Greetings, folks. Nice to see ya. I'm Dustin Cormier. You're watching another episode of How to Rock Astrology. Today we're going to be on episode 7 in our series, going through the true story of the Nakshatra Gods, which of course comes from Vic Dicara's Nakshatra, the authentic heart of Vedic astrology. Today's episode, we're going to go through one more story involving Indra. This one in particular actually involves the character of Krishna. And at the end of this episode, we're going to hear Vic's little commentary on the nature and character of Indra and what it means to us and as humans. Before this, we learned about Chitra and Tvasta, the Nakshatra Chitra, and we heard a few stories about Indra's wacky, wild, lustful ways. And this chapter just brings more to that point. This is a chapter talking about jealousy and suspicion. That's the name of this chapter. So Vic begins. Indra usurped Varuna's position, and so he constantly worries that someone will do the same to him. He carefully watches powerful people and meddles with their progress. When yogis become powerful by sense control, he sends delights and damsels to ruin their discipline. When kings become powerful by performing rituals, he sends defilers to ruin the ceremonies. He himself personally ruined King Prithu's sacrifice, performing the first recorded act of religious hypocrisy by impersonating a holy man so he could gain access to the ceremonial altars and spoil them. Indra's ego and jealousy got him into trouble with Krishna, even with Krishna twice. Of course, the narrative here is trying to tell us a story about the transcendental figure of Krishna and how Indra approaches that. The first incident occurred when Krishna was just a boy and persuaded his village to give up Indra's worship in favor of worshiping more practical and tangible resources of prosperity, like the teachers, cows, hills, and streams in the vicinity, especially the mountain named Govardhana. Insulted and infuriated, Indra retaliated by drowning the village in a devastating flood. Young Krishna, however, lifted the mountain like an umbrella and kept everyone safe and dry under it. Seeing this, Indra realized that the boy was Vishnu and came running to apologize. My bad, tiger got out of the cage. Sorry, didn't realize you were Vishnu. A few decades later, however, Indra again attacked Krishna, even knowing him to be Vishnu. That incident began when an asura named Naraka infiltrated paradise and humiliated Indra by stealing his mother's magic earrings and his royal umbrella. Since Naraka was infamous as a violator of women, Indra requested Krishna and his warrior wife Satyabhama to defeat him. Krishna and Satyabhama did indeed slay Naraka and retrieved the stolen items. While in paradise, returning the earrings and umbrella to Indra, Satyabhama noticed a particularly exquisite flower tree growing in Indra's delightful garden. Where did he get that? She asked Krishna. That is one of the many treasures that came out of the ocean long ago, Krishna explained. Since it came out of the ocean, it should remain on earth, Satyabhama said. Since both the gods and asuras together churned it from the ocean, it should not be hidden away here in Indra's garden. Let's take it to earth and share its flowers with everyone. Krishna uprooted the tree and began to depart, but Indra's guards protested. Satyabhama ridiculed them and openly challenged their master, Indra, to fight for the tree with all the gods to back him up. Indra was enraged. He may be Vishnu, he said, but in this avatara, he plays the role of a human, and he should behave as a human. I will show him his place. Taking his lightning bolt and calling all the gods to battle, Indra strode out to attack Krishna and Satyabhama, completely overlooking the important service that they had just rendered by retrieving his stolen treasures from Naraka. The battle against Krishna, however, was hopeless. He decimated every weapon they launched at him, forcing a humiliated Indra to apologize to Satyabhama. Please take the tree, he said. It's all right, said Krishna. Let it stay here. No, please take it, Indra persisted. All right, we will take it for now. But when I depart from the world, it will return to you. This leads us to our last little small commentary on things. The chapter is called The Nature of Politicians. Indra's character may baffle us. Shouldn't a god be good, noble, and honorable? The fact that the Vedas portray the king of gods as such a flawed and faulty person is instructive, Vic tells us. It is an important message to help us realize that people in positions of power are seldom those who really deserve to be there. Most often, those in seats of power are simply the most ruthless, manipulative, and opportunistic people in the world. Depicting Indra the way they do, the Vedas show us the true nature of politics, politicians, and all those who seek power, and warn us not to be naive about the nature of leaders. And as well, it probably also teaches us not to be naive about the desire and lust to be a leader within inside of ourselves. Very wonderful insight from Vic. Now, this has been the last of this section, that was section 3. The next time we come and talk about the Nakshatras through this book, it's going to be through section 4. It's the chapter on Indra's mother and brothers, which is, of course, Indra's mother is Aditi, and his brothers are his fellow Adityas, born of Aditi's womb. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm Dustin Cormier for How to Rock Astrology. I love doing this stuff, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care.